Hey y'all, uh, got something different here on this video. I wasn't even gonna do a video on this. This is something I was just gonna do, personally. Um, but anyways, this is I picked up a couple items here just recently off of Amazon, and I've been. My wife has always been a fan of the ghost adventures and all the ghost shows and all the spiritual stuff, and I've never been a big fan of it. I mean, I think it's pretty. I would like to go try it because I'm not one that believes in all that stuff, and I've never had an experience or anything in the past. Um, with that, my wife, when she was younger, she actually did have. She's actually seen things, spirits, ghosts, whatever you want to call it, and when she was younger, a couple times, and she's kind of I think maybe sensitive to that type of stuff. So she's always been a believer in it, and because of her experiences, always made it something she's gone through, and in her life, and so she's always been a big fan of the shows, which I've watched with her, because it was entertaining, but I've never been a believer. I think we've done one ghost tour in this old building up in South Carolina when we were on vacation. I forget where it was, but it was an old building they had there. Anyways, we did the tour, and I was drinking a lot that night with a friend of mine, and all of us went there, and I was kind of being a smartass the whole time we were in there. Uh, so, that was kind of the one time I did something like that. But it was with a huge group of people, and it wasn't really, kind of gets more on a one-to-one personal type level. So, but I have had an experience not too long ago here in our house, and my wife, the house we live in, ever since we've been here, my wife has always seen things or heard things, um, and a couple other places we lived before, she has seen things and heard things, and I always kind of wonder maybe she had something fall on her, you know, because when she was younger, her and her friends did play with a Ouija board. And if you don't know what you're doing with the Ouija boards, you can really they say you can open up portals or doorways, or invite spirits or stuff in that you don't want to. And when she was younger, she did mess around with the Ouija board, friends, and ever since then, she's seen things. And every place that we've been since we've been together, we've had things happen, and everything from toys with no batteries in them but still playing. Um, that was kind of weird. That was creepy. Um, her seeing stuff, hearing stuff. In this house, there's been stuff that she has seen. Even a child, she says it looks like. Um, which my mother, but we had a miscarriage years ago, and before our second son, and my mother always said, well, that could be, that's your child that you lost or whatever. But anyways, you know, she since we've been here, my wife's seen a lot, and I saw something this year. First time I ever seen anything. But I'm sitting right here where I'm at right now at the table. I was by myself, kind of like right now, and yeah, I saw something peek around the corner. Couldn't see a face or anything, but I just saw like a white mass, a head and shoulders, and I'm sitting here, and it just gradually kind of leaned over the corner over here by the wall, and it's like it was looking at me, and then it leaned back. Now, it wasn't a light from a car or anything because it didn't reflect off the wall. It was like right behind this wall. Hold on, y'all. The dog's barking at me. Anyways, y'all, dog's barking at somebody walking by. So, anyways, I did see something, And then I told my neighbors about it. My wife, we were talking to some neighbors, and one of our neighbors does like cleansing on homes. So she did come in here and do a cleansing on the house and bless the house and stuff. And after I saw something, it kind of really kind of threw me back that night. And I even tried to talk to it and communicate with it that night because I was by myself and I was eating dinner, and I know what I saw. You know, it wasn't a reflection or lights or whatever. I saw, I saw it, and I asked. I said, "Come on out, or say something, and or do something, and say something." Yeah, start talking to me. I'm by myself, man. I'm bored. Anyways, I was gonna ask it more questions. As soon as I did, that's when my wife pulled up the kids, and that was it. Didn't tell my wife about it till later on, and then that's when my neighbor kind of came over and did a cleansing and blessing on the house to whatever is here to let it to get it out. My wife hasn't really experienced anything recently ever since then, but I was always kind of curious, and I've been watching this new YouTube channel. Not new for me, but called Mindseed. Man, if you like the ghost shows and the ghost adventures and all that stuff, go check out the YouTube channel Mindseed. Man, that's an awesome channel, and him and two other guys. It used to be two of them, but now there's three of them. But anyways, group of guys, real cool guys, like cool dudes or whatever. And they go out to all these haunted places, man, and they have seen and experienced some stuff that's like, it's off the chain. Like, I can't even believe it, At first, I didn't know if it was even real. I thought maybe it was kind of BS or whatever, but I mean, when you watch it, man, these guys, even my wife was like, "You think it's all real?" I said, "These guys seem pretty damn genuine. You can tell when they're talking, like they're serious, and with what's going on, like you don't see no editing in the video. So for them to fake it or edit it somehow, you don't see it. So it's like, you can watch a fake video and you can tell with the editing, if it's been messed with. And then with the acting, if they were acting, they're some of the best damn actors ever." Anyways, go check out Mindseed. I've been watching them, and they had during October they took a lot of their old episodes, and every day they came out with some of the best experiences that they had, uh, investigating. So go check out that, and that's kind of what I've been watching here recently, and it kind of like it's got me like kind of thinking about things and stuff, and I lost my father like 4 years ago. Still hurts to talk about. Anyways, I've always wondered if he was still around. So watching the show and everything, the YouTube channel, and thinking about things, and I went ahead and bought a couple items off Amazon, to see if I could experience anything. And one of the things I bought was this, I think you call this with the EMF. Well, I got the box for it right here. That's what my phone's sitting on right now. But I think it's an EMF reader is what this is. So it picks up magnetic fields, electrical fields, which is kind of old school now. They got some newer stuff now. But for the price on Amazon, this wasn't bad at all. Plus, you can use this for, but anyways, it's a gauge for magnetic EMF readings. And they use this to find, for energy levels. If there is something that's here with you, the lights will light up. Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay. Anyways, it's got a green light right now. I'm just kind of curious what it does with the phone. Sorry if I'm blinding with the green. I'm just kind of curious. So like right now, it's nothing but green light, right here. So anyways, I got one of those for like EMF for magnetic fields, energy, I guess electrical. I also picked up a EMP, as they call that, a little voice recorder, but they use it for EMP type stuff, which I was going to turn this on. I haven't even barely used this thing. I got it charged. I did get it rechargeable. It's actually a really nice. It's on Amazon. What's that company called? It was a nice little voice recorder. Works really good. I actually did a video or recording with my daughter morning just to see how loud it is. But man, it works really good. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hit record. It's recording. Yes, sir. So yeah, you can see like it's recording now. Anyways, I probably should have started this stuff before I started the video, but to see if I pick up anything right now. Anyways, so I got this little voice recorder for EMPs, what do they call it? EMP, I think. So picking up voices and stuff. So I'll put, I'm trying to see where I'm going to put that. I'll just put it right there. Is it coming up good still? Yeah, I can see my voice in it. Anyways, and you get the headsets, the earbuds to listen back, and it's rechargeable. So anyways, I picked up that. Yeah, here's the company for it. So, and that wasn't too bad. It's actually a pretty good one though, but I mean, it's a good one, but for the price, it's not bad at all. And then I picked up one of these, which I remember seeing these in Ghost Ventures, but this is picking up like energy levels. Let me turn this gear on. Okay. Or picking up sound. Yeah, this is picking up sound. So, like I'm talking. Okay. It's kind of weird how this will work because when I talk, it goes up to 80, and then when I stop, it goes back to 41. So if you were walking through a building, and then you were trying to pick up sounds and it's real quiet, stand in one area and just stand there. You could hold this, and if it goes up, that starts picking up sounds and stuff. And it's got this little wind guard on here too, so if you're outside, so it's for indoor and outdoor. But anyways, I picked up one of those, which I really kind of don't really probably need this, but they use them. The only thing I didn't get is what do they call that? A spirit box, or not? Is that what they call that? The little box that goes through all the different radio stations and picks up, and then words come out of it. They use it to communicate with spirits or whatever. Spirit box. Anyways, and then they also got something called Ovilus, which is like a dictionary with 1,000 words, and random words just come up. And it's a good way to communicate. The Ovilus is like a must-have item if you're gonna go into the whole ghost hunting thing. I just picked up these because I just wanted kind of some standard stuff, because I was going to do something here at the house one night with my wife. And I think with my wife, her being so sensitive and maybe something with her, she would be great to have. And then two is sit here at night, late at night, lights off, kids sleeping, and try it. But anyways, that's what I had planned to do at our house. And then I was even going to go out to the cemetery where my father's buried and do something out there, But I thought about maybe getting a spirit box because the guys on Mindsea, they use those too, and also the Ovilus. But the Ovilus, I couldn't find any for sale, so I don't know if it's hard to get or whatever. But anyways, but I wasn't going to do a video on this. I was actually going to sit down here and just use this stuff real quick because I haven't used it. And since I'm here and the baby's sleeping and it's quiet right now. Just kind of doing things around the house. Got the day off because my wife goes to school and watching the baby. So, anyways, I thought I'd go ahead and just do a video talking about this, and then maybe go ahead and ask a couple questions. And anything comes up, I'll let you know. But see if I can stand this thing. Which this thing's gonna be hard to use because I'm talking this. That'd be good, I guess, walking around or something. Anyways, so I was going to ask some questions right now, just to see what happens. And this thing is still green; it hasn't changed. So, but anyways, if there's anybody here with me right now, go ahead and give us a sign. That's usually how they start them off. Now, most of the guys, they do it late at night. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They stay overnight. They'll stay overnight, and And then I always thought it was cool because I always told my wife this, like, I would love to see these guys like go somewhere and then stay the night there. I was like, that's what I would want to do, stay the night, because I don't believe in this stuff. So I would want to stay the night and and see what happens. Sleep in there. My wife's like, hell no. And you couldn't pay me to stay there. I'm like, what? You wouldn't do it? Anyways, I thought it'd be pretty cool. And these guys do that. They stay the night. They went to this house that was this lady. They get emails all the time from people about hauntings and places and stuff. And they went to this one place, and this lady had a house. Check out the video. If you go to Mindseed, watch the video on. Is that the table? This thing started spiking up, like it went all the way up to red. Anyways, watch the video Scratch on Mindseed. That was freaking good. It's demonic. I guess there's a demon named Scratch in the house. Anyways, that was pretty bad. And those guys, when they went there, it kind of felt like the lady might have knew what was going on. Like, she knows how bad it is, and she was using them for this thing to feed off their energy and to feed them to this thing. And that was crazy. I mean, it was intense. But the Scratch one, the Voodoo, the Queen of Voodoo, it was over in Louisiana. That was real good. I forget the Voodoo Queen, but she's very well known. She was one of the Queen of Voodoo is what she's called. Also, what was that one with the jack with the piano? There's one with a piano, and Don't Touch Jack's Piano or something. That was a good one. And then they went to a cabin in the woods where there was a witch lived there. And back in the 60s in this small town, a bunch of kids come up missing. Supposedly this witch that was living in this cabin in the middle of the woods back in the 60s was kidnapping these kids and sacrifices and all kinds of stuff. And that one was crazy too. I mean, that one, I'm not even going to talk about the video. You can go watch it, but that was crazy. And then they went to another demonic house. And that one was intense too. Like chairs stacking up on the table. Like, and when you watch the video, you don't see any editing. So it's like I mean, there's no way like that. They didn't edit that video, so it's like, how the hell? And then it's crazy. So go check those particular ones out. But awesome channel, awesome YouTube channel, especially if you're into the whole ghost thing. So, but anyways, I was gonna ask a question. Well, I asked one question, then this thing went up to red. But anyways, I asked if there was anybody here with me. Yeah, see, when I go quiet, it goes down to 43, but when I start talking, it goes up to like 70, 80. So, but if there is somebody here, if you can give us a sign, if you can light this meter up here, and give us a sign on that to show that you're here. I have a voice recorder here. If you want to say something, I'll see if I can pick it up. Make sure this thing's still recording. Yeah. I'm on 8 minutes and 30 seconds on here. And this video on my YouTube done almost 19 minutes. Okay. Anyways, just kind of doing a run test here. I am going to do something with my wife just to see if something's still here. I know that we cleansed the house, so. But anyways, y'all, I'll let you know when I find out. Take care. God bless.